What's going on, everyone? Steve Larsen. Welcome to the One Funnel Away Challenge. Very excited for you to be here today. It is Halloween, and yes, I dress up. So I am the Cookie Monster today. Hey guys, I'm excited for today. I'm excited to share with you guys how to actually get the squeeze page off the ground. Now, simply because I'm looking at myself, and I cannot take myself seriously while I have this, I am going to take the hood part off. All right, here we go. Hey guys, I am excited for this though, okay? Today is where, this whole week is where the rubber meets the road. If you can't get somebody to opt in, you're dead in the water already, okay? And so what we're doing today is I'm going to share with you guys more about how to actually go in and make sure that your squeeze page is actually set, okay? So, yeah, happy Halloween, right? Absolutely, 100%, guys. Hey, guys, so let's go in here real quick. And first of all, hopefully you guys have been watching the training from Russell. Today's is short. It's because there's not a lot that needs to happen with this, okay? In the actual, let me share my screen here. Let me get this going. Boom, bam. How's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's doing fantastic. Is everyone gone in? Is everyone caught up? Is anyone like just dying right now? Anyone just dying? No one's caught up? That's okay. That's okay. People are trying it out. That's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay, remember this is a challenge, and we're glad that you guys are taking it serious. Boom. Hey, wow, a lot of you guys are caught up. That's cool. That's great. So if you guys are still pushing right along, that's totally fine. Totally fine. Excited for you guys to be here and to be doing this. All right, check this out. So what I want to do today is I want to do, first of all, kind of walk through some squeeze pages and walk through the psychology behind them about why they work. Number two, though, I want to share my screen with you guys, and we're actually going to go look at some other cool squeeze pages that are just open on the internet. And then number three, what I want to do real fast is I want to walk up and, I want to walk through how to put together a squeeze page real fast. I'm going to do that live in front of you guys again, just so you guys know how to do that. Does everyone have a ClickFunnels account? Everyone got that set up? Got your trial going? Hopefully so. Because I want to help you guys. Okay, yes. Boom. Wow, full suite. Wow, full suite. Okay, cool, awesome. Full suite's freaking amazing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so let me go in. Okay, now there is a really cool book, right, called the Funnel Hacker Cookbook. And it's a book that we created. A lot of times people ask us the question, Steve and Russell, what funnel should I build for what I'm doing? Right? And I'm sure that you guys have felt that in the past, right? What should I build? Right? That's why we created the One Funnel Away Challenge. Okay, but even though, yes, like this industry behaves a little bit differently. All right, this product and this price point, yeah, you're right, does behave a little bit different over there, but the overall psychology is very much the same, especially when it comes to squeeze pages and sales pages, okay? Today is all about the squeeze page. The homework for today is building that squeeze page. So we're going to keep things simple. Funny enough, the squeeze page is already completely built for you. Remember yesterday we went through and you grabbed the share funnel link, meaning you got a pre-built funnel, bam, slapped it into your account, which is awesome. And when you go in, right, it's already pre-built for you. Just go in and switch out your headline and stuff like that. So what I want to do real quick is just walk through, again, the story of this book real fast. And then we're going to go in and I'm going to share my screen. We're going to dive through this. Sounds good? Yeah! Cool. All right. Hey, so we know this week is a big week. So coming up, let's see. Coming up, I can't remember when, a few days here, we'll do another like open mic sesh where you guys can dive on in and just ask whatever you want. And I'll just start riffing. And I'll get faster. I know some of the questions I need to dive into a little bit more. But I'll get super, anyway. All right, so what Russell and I did is we started thinking through all of the different page types and funnel types and the different offer types and all of them that had to do with anything, right? We started yeah, cool in the telethon. Hey, thank you so much. We started walking through all these different funnels that were out there, and we started categorizing them. We're like, okay, all these funnels have to do with first acquiring a customer. Oh, cool. All of these funnels have to do with first acquiring and qualifying a purchaser. Sweet. Okay, these are the best kinds of ones for upsells. Okay, these are kind of the best ones to like lead people to in the back end. Remember yesterday we talked about the break-even funnel? These are like the best ones to do after you've broken even. Now, if you think about what we've done with you here, that is literally what the One Funnel Away Challenge is. What's up? Okay, think about that. We went in, it was $100 for the challenge, right? We didn't collect any of that. We push it right back to the other people, and you guys are in here right now, and we're going in and qualifying, right, the subscriber. We're qualifying. You guys have bought out with the $100, right, but qualified the buyer. We're not taking any cash from that, but what does it tell us about you? Now, we're trying to teach you to do the same thing, okay? Oh, behind the curtain, what's up? Okay, that's what's going on. That's okay. We're helping you guys get successful with this stuff before we ever ask you. If this has been cool so far, we're going to blow your freaking minds. I'm so excited. Okay. Now, this is what we're doing again, okay, in the book, I read a lot of books. Just close. close my window there. All right. Okay, so in the book .com Secrets on page 101, I should have known that it didn't. All right, page 101. Page 101, we learned about the 7 phases of the funnel. Okay, 7 phases of the funnel. This is very key to understand as we start moving forward on this. Okay, this is the 7 phases of the funnel. Oops. I went to 101. I was going to say clicked on. I clicked on. That's not the 7 phases of the funnel. I turned to the wrong page. The 7 phases of the funnel, right, these are things that are strung out across several things. There we go. 112. There you go. Page 112 there, okay? These are the 7 phases of the funnel. The first phase over here is we need to identify the kind of traffic that's coming in, okay? After that, we have what's called a pre-frame bridge. Now, it took me for freaking ever to understand what the pre-frame bridge was, okay? I'm being honest with you guys. The first time I read this book, I was like, I kind of understand the pre-frame bridge. I don't know how to do it, though. Okay, I want to make sure you guys understand how to do it, so you don't have to go through what I went through. Okay, next thing on there, we're going to qualify a subscriber. Now that is literally, right, what the squeeze page is about, is qualifying a subscriber. Next, we're going to qualify a buyer. And in some scenarios, in some funnels that are out there, not the one that we're going through and creating with you guys right now, but you can do really these 3 steps in the same page. Okay. Then after that, we start to identify who the hyperactive buyers are. We do that through upsells, right? Who took a one-time offer number 1? Who took one-time offer number 2? Does that make sense? Okay. Then after that, we go and we age and ascend the relationship. So we go in and we kind of, it's kind of like, I know, we go through and we give a little time to it. Okay. We keep the relationship going, right? Okay. You opted in for that thing. Was it really as good as you thought? Okay, good, cool. It gave you all this relationship. Oh, cool. We have a relationship. Oh, there's rapport now. Sweet. Now that once we've aged and ascended the relationship, right, we are ready to change the environment and sell them on the next thing in the back. Okay, that's literally the premise of this entire book. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you that is because when we're going through and doing the squeeze page thing, we're doing specifically qualify the subscriber. That's the step that we're doing right now. Okay, so I want to walk through real fast 3 different page types. We went and we created them, 3 different squeeze page types. Now remember, the purpose of a squeeze page is to squeeze the information, right? We need the information. It's kind of a weird phrase, I know, but that's what it's called in the industry. Okay, but we are squeezing the information from the visitor so that we can continue to not just upsell them right there, but we know most people aren't going to buy right there. It means now we can put them on a sequence to continue to upsell them, break even, and eventually make just crap tons of profit as we go and suggest them the other stuff they should go to. Okay, awesome. All right, here we go. Here is number 1. Boom, squeeze page. Now look how simple that is. Now you might laugh at that. There's literally, look, a headline. Now you're starting to see, because I showed you ClickFunnels yesterday, right? How many sections is this? 1, right? This whole thing's a section. How many rows is this? That's 1 row. How many columns? 1 column, right? 1 column. Okay, I'm going to ruin you guys forever. You guys are going to look at every web page this way. This is the way they're made. And that's why ClickFunnels put it in the editor that way. What is this? It's a headline element, a sub-headline element, the input field, right, element, where so you can actually go in you can switch this. So it's, hey, this is an email address I'm collecting. Oh, this is a phone number I'm collecting. This is a first name or a last name or an address or whatever that I'm collecting, right? And then a button. And that's it. That's it. It's the example squeeze page. Funny enough, some of the highest converting squeeze pages I've ever seen look exactly like this. Okay? There's not much to them. I was doing some consulting for a company a month ago, and I went in and I was doing this, and anyway, I looked at the first page. I was like, you have a really high conversion rate. I saw it. I was like, whoa, that's all it is. And he's like, yeah, that's it. I was like, sweet. Not many people have the nuggets to pull that off. And so anyway, so what's the pro of having less? Okay, the pro of having less goes back to the main purpose of why squeeze pages work in the first place. The pro of having less is high curiosity. Huge curiosity, right? Overwhelming curiosity. There's so many open loops, right? We're not closing any loops here, right? I'm going in and I'm introducing a topic without finishing it, okay? Right? I'm going in and I'm introducing a topic without finishing it, which the human brain has a hard time handling, okay? So the pro of that is huge curiosity, which usually leads to a higher opt-in rate when you use this kind of page type, okay? What's the con of using this kind of thing? What's the con? What's the negative you guys could maybe foresee or guess when you have it in this style as well? You get a lot of people in, but yeah, a lot of people might leave, right? There's not enough of a filter. You may not actually be getting the right people in. You're getting everyone or almost everybody, Does that make sense? Yeah, might get a lot of unsubscribers. So there's different strategies. We'll use different things. If this is like super, 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 super front end, and we're talking to traffic that has no idea that the problems we're trying to solve even exist, we'll use something like this. We just want people in. When we want to just flood people in, bam, bam, huge list really fast, right? We could get a lot of people, and we've done this multiple times, and there's a lot of people, right? A lot of people will use the page like this, but bam, right? It'll start to drop like crazy. Hopefully, can you guys hear me okay? Ann just said that the sound's going all over. Can you guys hear me all right? Sounds good? Cool. I don't know why. Sometimes Zoom, I've noticed when you guys get in here, sometimes you have to like reload. It's stupid. I don't get it. I'll try and figure it out, but I don't know. Anyways, all right, cool. Glad you guys like it. Okay, some of you guys said the sound's low. I don't just tell you, I got the mic gain up. Let me just make sure that we are still set here. I hate bad sound. It's like a whoop. Okay, we're good. Turn the mic gain up just a little bit here, but okay, anyway, let me keep going here. Okay, does that make sense? So the pro, a lot of people. The con, not a lot of time to develop a relationship. Not a lot of time to go in and actually create, and actually filter out the people you shouldn't be selling to, right? Not all buyers are good. This is as much of a way to get people in as it is a filter to keep the people you don't want out, right? The customer's always right is a stupid saying, okay? Alrighty. Yeah, Zoom heard about the boom. They lowered it, right? Okay. Okay, so check this out, right? This is exactly what I was just talking about. That's the layout of the page I was just showing you. One section, one row, element, element, element. Okay, this is how it's built out in ClickFunnels. Okay, so let's go to the next one here. All right, so the next one we have here, we call it a reverse squeeze page. Okay, a reverse squeeze page. Now let me walk through this here. This is another squeeze page type. I'm just kind of educating you guys. I want you to keep it simple though. Just use the template that's already in there, switch out your stuff. I'm just trying to bring awareness to what the heck's going on. If you like this stuff so far, we're going to blow your minds. I'm excited. Okay, the rabbit hole goes so much deeper. Okay, so this is what we call a reverse squeeze page. Okay, a reverse squeeze page is where, now think about this. On the other kind, a normal squeeze page, we're asking for people's information in order to give them more information. Okay, it's an exchange. It's the first purchase without money. They're buying. Their monetary value is their own contact info, their email address or whatever. Okay, yeah, there's an exchange going on. So we're saying, hey, give us some information, and we'll give you the answer to the headline, right? On the other squeeze page type, the reverse squeeze page type works the exact opposite. What we do is we give something that's really valuable up front. Okay, we give the value up front. Okay, and then we say, if you like that, opt in here, and we'll give you more. Okay, and we get them over the sales page, and we start to upsell them. Now, let's think about this, right? Type on in again. Now, what is the pro? What's the benefit of using something like this, a reverse squeeze page? What would be the awesome piece of this? The cool thing. More engagement. Yeah, you're gonna pre-qualify, get more quality in general. Exactly. Better customers, more value, there's more trust built. You guys are spot on, 100%. It's the bridge for those of you guys who are a little more into this. Exactly. Identifying the buyer, right? Exactly. That's exactly it. We are creating a relationship ahead of time and then saying, if you thought that was good, wait till later. It's exactly what I just told you. Okay? It's exactly what I just told you guys. Okay? So then they put their email address in like, well, if it was that good, right? So it's cool, but now what's the potential negative? The potential negative, right? The potential negative is that there's not as many opt-ins, right? Not as many opt-ins, right? Yeah, they leave, exactly like you guys just said, okay? But we find that those who do opt-in are a higher quality opt-in. They're a higher quality, they're more fit for the thing that we're going to be showing in the next page anyway, okay? Yeah, you can, exactly, someone just brought it up. You actually can kill the goose. You could get rid of all curiosity. There's no reason, right? So you got to do this right. So then there's still curiosity inside of it. There should still be curiosity, but you've just provided value ahead of time. So 100% straight on. So exactly, you could split test, reverse squeeze page, and go. There's all sorts of stuff. Some of you guys may not know what split tests are yet, and that's fine. Okay, so again, just stick with the ones that we've been showing you. But anyway, okay, this next one we call a lead magnet. Okay, now this is a little bit of what Russell was drawing in the training for today. And this lead magnet, okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, this lead magnet, I had a fun time designing these things. We were doing a play on, anyway, we had this viral video launch, and the joke was that we painted nude squirrels. They're already nude. Anyway, the joke was that. Anyway, so we had this thing, okay, now this is what we call a, here we go. This is what we call a lead magnet. A lead magnet. A lead magnet is something that you give away in exchange for, right? It's a tangible. It doesn't need to be actually tangible, but let's say you're like, hey, come put your email address in here and download, put your email here and I will send you this free download, right? There's an actual product exchange. You're not just giving answers or information anymore like you are on an original squeeze page. The lead magnet page, you're actually giving them something, okay? This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one because I feel like it's a good balance between a lot of opt-ins with not much relationship, like that other one, and not many opt-ins, but a high relationship. It's like a good middle ground. This is my personal favorite one to do. I like to tell people, personally, I like to tell them like, hey, look, I want to give you this free thing. Here's a little bit of a curiosity thing about it. I just need to know where to send it. So if you just put your email in, I'll send it to you. And logically, people can justify why you're asking for the email, right? You don't need to do all this weird, crazy sales crap, okay? A webinar registration, 100%, right? Exactly the same kind of thing as well. So now the lead magnet, right? The page to get you guys in this was a lead magnet page. Hey, when you get the book for $100, you get the book for $100. Okay, I'm going to go in, and we're also going to give you for free this cool 30-day challenge. Right? That was a lead magnet thing. The curiosity. So what's the curiosity in this one? The curiosity in this one is just the fact that they don't have the thing that you're promising. So there's a little bit of a fear of loss psychology that happens to them. And like, oh man, I don't have that thing still, right? That's why that works that well. Yeah, it's FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, 100%. You're causing that to them. Okay, so if that's the page, let me just show you guys a little bit how the layout is again inside of ClickFunnels. So if that's the page, this is what the layout would look like inside of ClickFunnels when you build it. Okay, right? So the whole thing is one section, and then there are two rows, right? This is a row, and this is a row. This is a one-column row, and this row has two columns. Okay, on this right here, that is an image element, right? Then there was a headline, some more text, or this is the actual input, and then a button, right? That's it. So on the flip side, this is what it looks like just on just a normal drawing. Okay, so you're gonna see every single web page like this from here on out, whether or not it's built in ClickFunnels like this. Okay, page structure, I just ruined you. Okay, so when you're looking at pages, though, start asking yourself like, okay, how would I build that in ClickFunnels? And it's actually how I got to be good at ClickFunnels. I started going around and just for fun, I'd be like, okay, today I want to learn how to do ClickFunnels. And I want to learn how to build. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go grab that person's page over there and just see if I can build it just for fun. And that's literally how I did it. I have there's a little bit of a joke here. For those of you guys who just walked in, I'm not wearing just like a nasty hoodie. This is my costume. This is my Cookie Monster costume with my fake cookie. Let me get my Mr. Miyagi here. Yeah, this one piece is really hot. I mean, temperature-wise. It's also very hot, feeling-wise. All right, when I first got to ClickFunnels, I was sitting back, so I was sitting next to Russell, right? And he literally was this far away from me. And I was sitting there, and one of the first tasks he ever gave me, I'm telling you this because I want you to know this is how everybody learns. And some people I found will try and sidestep this. Don't do that, okay? This is how I learned. So I sat next to him, right? And funny enough, like, I had two monitors, boom, right here, right? I had two monitors right here. And he had three monitors, and he's sitting back this way. And he had three monitors, we're sitting back to back. And funny enough, the monitor on my left right here was perfectly angled to bounce my reflection off of that monitor and into one of his and into his face. So I could see his face in this monitor over here, which was like highly extra stressful to me. And I was like, crap, don't mess up. He's like looking at me, you know? Anyway, one of the first tasks he ever gave me, and I was like, don't screw up, you know? And I was super excited about it. One of the first tasks he ever gave me was, he said, Steven, you already know how to build. I just need to go and give some finer tuning points to what you're doing. I was like, cool. I'm clay, baby, right? Mold me. What do you need me to do? And so what we did is he had me go in and I had a blank ClickFunnels page on the right, totally blank, inside of the editor, like I showed you guys yesterday. Okay, and on the left, I had some of his highest converting sales pages that he had built in ClickFunnels. And my only task for the day was to actually, by hand, reconstruct the entire sales page. Okay, and at the end of the day, he's like, at the end of the day, I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to see if I can guess which one is mine. I was like, crap, all right, sounds good, let's do it. All right, so I spent the whole day, and I'm going in, and I didn't know how to do this or that, or the little things like that, and I was studying, I was trying to learn, and bam, I learned the editor an extra level deeper than I did before. He guessed, because he put in some crazy, he guessed the right one. But anyway, he put in a little CSS stuff here and there. It's hard to trick the master in the first round. But there was all these little things. Right, this is my Mr. Miyagi. I call Russell Brunson my Mr. Miyagi, right? He has a tough challenge, right? And so that happened multiple times. I call Russell my Mr. Miyagi because multiple times, the way I learned the editor, I learned it on my own way before I ever worked for ClickFunnels. But there were all these little things Russell was getting me to do to get better at it, okay? To get way better at it. About 3 months into working for ClickFunnels, I started getting fearful for my job, okay? Is he holding a pencil? He's holding chopsticks. Catching the fly with the chopsticks. Remember Karate Kid? Anyway, I started getting fearful for my job. I would go and I'd build out all these funnels, and Russell would be like, hey, build this funnel, this kind of page for the upsell, this kind of page for the downsell, and you know what? Let's go and let's do this for the main offer page. And I was like, okay, sounds good. I got it. And I would go and I'd spend 3 or 4 or 5 days, and we didn't really have a design team then. There was not really like a video. There was not like, I was doing most of the creative, a lot of it, just kind of off the cuff with like Illustrator. I wasn't bad at it yet or already, but I mean, I was pretty good at that time already. But anyway, I was building, I was put all these things together, and I would go back home and I'll tell my wife would be like, how was your day? And I was like, it was good, but it like sucked. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not trying to stress you out, but like, I might not have a job soon. She's like, what are you talking about? Like, you're doing well. You're working your face off. Like, you're delivering. And I was like, I know. I said, but literally every time I build a funnel, Russell comes in, and he wrecks 99% of it. And I just spent 4 days doing it. And I go back and he sends me back to the drawing board. And he'll do screen recordings of him walking through the funnel going, stop this, change that, that's bad, that was terrible. Are you kidding me? I didn't say to do that. And I'm like, yeah, you did, man. I totally remember you saying to do that, right? Oh, yeah, you did, right? And he just wrecked the funnel that I created. And I would have to go back to the drawing board. And the next time I would do it, he would only kill 98% of it. And it was extremely arduous. Guys, I logged so many freaking hours in the ClickFunnels editor. That's why I built 500 funnels in 2 years while I was there. Okay, it was so frustrating, Colin, 100%. It was very frustrating because I would go in, I'd build these things, and you guys are seeing, right? There's a lot to build in the funnel. We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it totally simple. Simplicity wins. Don't make it complicated. Keep it simple, but there is a lot of little pieces inside of it to get the first one off the ground, and especially if you don't have a team yet. And we get that, and we know that, and I've done that, and I've done it the long way, and I've done it the way where you have a team. Okay, both ways are a lot of work. Yeah, they make a lot of freaking money though, so it's like totally worth it, right? So I would go in and I'd start building all these funnels, and I would go back in and I would rebuild again. And he'd go in, and literally 6 months later, I would be at like 50% destroyed. And I had to go back and redo it again. And I would go back into it, and he would destroy only 30% this time. And go back again. I remember the day, okay? I remember the day when I walked up, and I always got a little anxiety, because I knew he was gonna destroy the funnel I built again. And he'd destroy it, okay? And it's a little bit hard sometimes, because like, man, I really, you know what I mean? It's challenging. He's like, this guy was I followed him like crazy. Guys, I was a Russell Brunson fanboy way before I worked for him. And he would go in and just be like, man, based on this principle, that principle, based on what the market's saying there, based on this there, he would just like delete the freaking page, and I have to go redo it again. And it goes like in 98%, 90, 50, right? And I remember the day when I walked in and Russell looked up after he reviewed it, and he goes, this is all he said. He said, good job, man. I just switched one word in the headline. And I was like, whoa, holy crap, whoa! Like, it took 1.5 years to get to that point, right? And that was my full-time job. And I did that every night on my own stuff. I got up early, and I would be in the office 3 hours early to build my own, right? And then I would do it late on my own. And I would do it all day just for him. So what I'm trying to say, and what's funny is like the first times I launched some of this stuff, guys, the first funnel I ever had that actually exploded and actually did really, really well was right when I first started working for ClickFunnels. What does that tell you about my funnel building skill and how much money came in? I was making more money a lot of times off that funnel than I was in my job. Okay? That's what I'm trying to inspire a little hope in you guys so you understand, like, you can get an F in funnel building and make great money. I've said it again. I've said it many times. I just want you guys to know again, okay? This is not like, it has to be perfect. Every little thing, get the pixel just like it should. Rah, 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 rah. Like, that helps. And when you're working in a huge company like ClickFunnels and you are the model standard for a funnel, like, Russell's going to go in, he's going to nitpick. Right? This represents me, represents our brand, represents our company. Like, change. Good, bad. Like, what? Yeah, it was super, super aggressive. It's really aggressive. And it's how I learned how to build funnels. And again, I'm not saying the mechanics. I already knew how to do that. I was a layout designer in high school. I knew how to do that. I'm saying the marriage between how to actually build a funnel and how to actually build a sales message and offer. That's two different skills, and we're trying to help you guys get those things at the bare basics. And all you have to understand is the bare basics. But for those of you guys who are perfectionists and you've been waiting and you are not where you should be in this course so far, or you're not in the challenge where you're supposed to be so far because you were trying to get things perfect, drop it. Okay? You're like, a lot of times people say, Steven, of course you can do that. You had a Russell Brunson to nitpick you. Of course you can do that. Okay? Guess who you have? The market. They're the better person to ask anyway. Who cares that anyone thinks? It doesn't matter until someone pulls their wallet out and pays for it. Okay? So that's what the fun part about the game is. Launch, go back, tweak. Launch, go back, tweak. Launch, go back, tweak. And pretty soon, right? And like I said before, yesterday, you're not taking profit. You're rolling that back into ads. Let's let that market vote. Are you voting? You like it? Boom. Oh my gosh, it's working. Whew. Pretty soon you're flipping this around, right? And you're getting all this stuff together, and you've made a crap ton of money. Does that make sense? From the time that I learned about funnels, right? The time when I actually started trying to actually launch, I'm not saying like little hobby stuff, meaning I was actually trying to make money. Okay? Failure. I think I went to 12 or 13 different tries. And then when I learned what funnels are, suddenly it shifted everything. And it was only like 2 or 3 tries later, and it was like, bam, the equivalent of a second job in money that's coming in. That's why this is such a huge deal, okay? That's why this is so big. So I'm trying to help you understand that. Because there's this mentality I see a lot of times like, well, Steven, of course you can build it. You build so many of them. You had a Russell, right? Oh, well, Steven, of course you can do that. Like, no. There was a long freaking road, and it was very hard, and it was arduous to get to the skill level I'm talking about. But you don't have to be at the skill level to make awesome income, right? You can be way ahead in the skill level. We went and we pulled the top 100 converting funnels, meaning revenue-wise, the ones that are just making it rain. We're talking tens of millions of dollars, okay? We went back through and we started looking through all these different places. And what was fascinating, we looked at all the top 100. Guys, they were the most butt-ugly funnels I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? If you're like, I'm not a designer, you don't have to be, okay? Most of the top funnels are not either, okay? When I say most, I mean like 90 of the 100 were ugly, okay? Okay? You know, it's not about looking awesome. Design's not what sells. It looks good. We all wish it mattered more than it does. Okay? I'm just trying to understand, like, the mechanisms you're here to understand and learn, boom. How do I build something in ClickFunnels? Well, we already pre-built a crap ton of it for you, so just switch out your stuff. Number 2, right? How do I go in and how do I actually make a little sales message? That's what we talked about was that last week, right? We actually talked about story. I did the fake book story. That's what sells anyways. If you can tell a story, you can sell, right? And then an offer. That's it. In that order. Hook, story, offer, baby. Exactly, right? And you're going to go put it inside of ClickFunnels. Okay? Yeah, butt ugly funnels a lot of times make way more money. Way more money. And there's some theories on why. But anyway, so I know I'm going for a little bit here again. But what I want to do real fast is I'm going to share my screen with you guys again. And I'm going to bring over a place where you guys can go and we call it funnel hacking. Okay? You guys can funnel hack some really cool squeeze pages if you want more ideas, or if just out of curiosity's sake. My fear in showing this to you guys is you're going to get distracted. Okay, I'm just trying to help you guys understand a few cool other resources you guys can go to start looking at stuff. Okay, is that cool? From raise your hand and say I will not get distracted. Okay, just focus on the task at hand. That's why the PDFs exist. Only do the things on the PDFs. Okay, don't go all over the place. And anyway, cool. Boom. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Cool. Means I have license to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to get fingers pointed at me for, Steven, will you distracted them? Okay? I don't want that. So I can share the cool thing as long as you guys promise to keep going on the course here. All right. So here's the actual funnel that we were talking about. Here's the share funnel you guys downloaded yesterday. Okay. But I want to share with you guys a place called ClickBank. Okay, ClickBank is amazing. I know some of you guys have probably heard of it before in the past. ClickBank is cool because it literally is hundreds of thousands of successful sales funnels on the internet. Okay? ClickBank is it's like when your funnel gets to a certain spot and you're like, hey, let me just go try and pay other people to get these sales coming in. I just want more customers coming. ClickBank is like the place everybody goes to when their funnels got great numbers and they're ready to just blow it up. Okay, so not everything's on ClickBank is amazing, of course, but a lot of stuff is. So I can go right here and click on Affiliate Marketplace, and I can see all the other funnels that are out there. We're talking hundreds of thousands of them by category, and I can come look right down here, and I can opt into their funnel, right? I can buy their products, which is a great thing to go do to actually see what your competitors are doing, right? Little secret here: if I just click inside Find Products, don't type anything, press Enter, it will categorize across all. It'll sort across all categories instead of just choosing one. Okay. Okay. So right now, this is Flat Belly Fix. Let's check this out real quick here. And if I come right in here, that's clever. Loading. See if there's an exit pop. Hey, there's an exit pop. Anyway, so you can go build any of the, like this thing is one of the top converting things in all of ClickBank right now. Isn't that crazy? It looks like this. When I say top converting, meaning these guys are probably making well over 10 grand a day. You know what I mean? 10, 40, 50 a day. That's not, when I first heard those numbers, I was like, that's got to be a freaking lie. There's no way somebody's making that amount of money. Like, there's no way. Either that or it's got to be a scam. Like, that's what everyone assumes. It's like when you see a buff guy and everyone's like, well, it must have been steroids. It's the same thing with your funnel building. Well, it must be a scam. Of course they're not providing any value. I freaking hate that crap. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. It's the squeeze page. Yeah, this is the first one. And then if I go and right after a while, there's going to be something that pops up and says, hey, you want to opt in to check this thing out? So they timed it out in this one. We're keeping it simple with you guys. We're going bare bones, basic stuff right here. Okay. Let me come back over here to this one. Ted's Woodworking. This thing has been high converting in ClickBank forever. Now, I'm trying to find examples of classic, old school squeeze pages that I'm showing you as well.
My name is Ted.
Let's see if he's got a squeeze page here. There's got to be a place to opt in. They all start that way. A lot of times they'll time that in, so it looks like it's not. Oh, it's right there. Anyway, his secret obsession, power efficiency. Ooh, I remember that one. That's a good one. I went and I clicked through a few others as well. Look at this. This is an exit pop. Okay, so meaning when somebody's leaving the page and the mouse, they can tell the mouse is leaving the screen. It pops up. You can totally do it in ClickFunnels. It's just a button and it'll turn it all on. Aren't those the sales page? Remember I talked about how sometimes the phases of the funnel, qualified subscriber, qualified buyer, are sometimes done on the same page and step. Some of them are that way. Some of them are more traditional like this. What style is this page? Okay, remember we walked through these things. I'm trying to help you guys identify it so you guys know what you're doing. Okay, and what style is this? Is this a lead page, reverse squeeze page, or squeeze page? This is a reverse. Exactly, Juan's right. This is a reverse squeeze page, right? We got value going on in the front, and then we've got, and we're getting the relationship, and they're like, oh, you know what? I will go in and do that. Okay, these are all just different versions of the thing, right? And he's even future pacing. He's kind of pre-framing the fact that there's going to be a purchase coming up soon, which is very clever. Okay, so that's one right there. Let's go to the next one. Wealth Academy. This is a classic. What style is this? This is actually built in ClickFunnels, you can tell. That's pretty cool. Okay, what style is this one? Is this squeeze page, reverse squeeze page, landing page? I'm sorry, lead magnet. There we go. Yeah, it's a lead magnet, right? Right, just the page style alone. Go ahead and get started. Start earning up to this per day, right? There's a promise for a specific thing, not just a little bit of additional information as well. Join the Academy today, lifetime membership. So it looks like they're exchanging a membership. If we watch the video, right?
Question. What if I could show you a brand new way to make money online?
Okay, so that's the hook. What if I showed you a new way to make money online? Okay, that's the hook. And they're going in. Anyway, great education. Great education. Alrighty. So they're going to go in and they can toss the stuff in right there and good to go there. Okay, here's another one. Crypto Coin Sniper. Alright, now you can see that this is another squeeze page type. Right, we all kind of landing pages, squeeze page type. This one specifically though is a reverse squeeze page, right? Because we got value and we got stuff going up on the front, and looks like some extra stuff. My guess is that in a little while there will be members login here. It's cool to see. Like once you guys start to get what we're actually doing here, and you're gonna look at web pages a little bit differently. You know what I mean? Real cool, super cool. Alrighty. Okay. Here we are. Okay, cool. So what I was thinking is, oh, that's clever. They got the. Okay. What I was thinking is, what if, I think was it Wealth Academy? Yeah! Let's build this real quick. Let's build this. Okay, so I have this page right here. Now, I'm looking at this thing, right? And I've got, this is one section. This is obviously a headline. Looks like they put it in as an image though, which sometimes people do. But I got a headline, got a subheadline. We got another image here. We got headlines. Got to be ClickFunnels template, right? Yeah, it looks like it, right? But funny enough, sorted in all of ClickBank. This is one of the top converting things in all of ClickBank right now. Crazy, crazy. Okay, super cool stuff. All right, let's see here. So let's go in. Fat Disseminator System. Let's check out what that is. It's a cool name. Fat Disseminator. Clever. Now there's not anything here, right? So when I click play on this thing, it's most likely timed. It will time in the opt-in box. That's very extremely common, okay, to do that, which is a type of a reverse squeeze page. Filters out all those people, right, and they click there, boom, and it just goes ahead and starts right there.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Clever if they pause it or pop it.
I grabbed the nearest window.
That's very clever. Anyway. All right. Oh, look at that exit pop. I popped out. You just want to read it instead of watch it? You want to keep reading it or watch how they explain it? Crazy, crazy. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to share with you guys a few different ways. And so that you guys develop an eye for this so you can see how we're doing this, okay? Now this is obviously a squeeze page, right? This is a squeeze page type that Russell pre-created for you guys. And this is honestly one of the highest converting styles that's out there, okay? And that's why it is what it is. I just want you guys to know that. There's a lot of styles out there, but really there's three major categories, right? This is a lead magnet style. Hey, what's the thing? Remember we talked about how we have that offer, right? And you've got your main product and there's all these other things you've put together to actually create your offer, and you're going to take out some super sexy thing and make it the free thing why people should opt in. Why? So that you can get people opting in, so you can start remarketing to them. You guys remembering all this? I hope so. I hope so. This is where a lot of it starts to tie together. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, cool. All right, so what I want to do real quick is I just want to go add a new step just for demonstration purposes. Squeeze page. Well, technically it's a lead magnet. So lead magnet demo. And bam! There we are. All right, now, because ClickFunnels is awesome, let's say I wanted to kill the current squeeze pages that are on there. Again, I would not recommend that you do this. I'm showing you guys the power of this stuff here, okay? So I'm going to delete this first page right there. Okay, I'm going to click on this guy right here, and I can just drag it on up. Okay, take us deeper into the rabbit hole. All right, so let's go grab an opt-in page type. So I'm going to go in and I can just grab any template that's out there. I mean, this one looks pretty sweet. Sweet. So there's a lot of cool ones that are already built out and designed for you, because we don't want you guys to trip on having to design stuff, right? Because that could be scary or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just edit the page. We'll do this real quick. And I'm like, you know what? I actually just totally want to start from scratch. I want to go in and I want to build this thing right here. Sweet. Well, I'm going to go and delete everything. Bam. And let me kill this background as well. Bloop. There we go. Sound effects are free. Okay, let me come in the back here. Let me go full width. It's kind of what it looks like we got here. It looks like it's not totally full width, right? There's that margin on the side of the page there. So let's go with, I'm like, instead of having to go create a new one, I'm going to go click on settings. And let's go wide instead of the full. There we go. Now we got those sides there. There we go. A lot of you guys are having like technical questions about different things like that. That's not the purpose of this. You guys can go and ask Julie, or you can ask literally, I learned ClickFunnels the first time without being around Russell through support docs. I just read them. When I had a question, I sought it out. That was it. A lot of times, support just logs in and does it for you. I'm just telling you, which is really, really nice. Okay, check this out though. So, if I've got, cool, let's add a cool background in here. Now, there's already a lot of cool backgrounds that are in here as well. Support is awesome, very impressive. They're freaking cool. So I can click on backgrounds right here. There's already a whole bunch of backgrounds already loaded in. It's funny enough, I think that page is built in ClickFunnels because I think that's the exact background. Now, because I don't want you to copy, I'm here to help you guys understand the difference between the two. I want to figure out how my customers like to buy, how they're already voting with their wallets, right? Or voting with their opt-ins, okay? And if this is killing it, this is a great page to go in and model, okay? So I don't want to make the exact same thing, but I'm gonna go in, I don't know, maybe there's something to the color blue here. Let's grab this guy here. There's a little bit of a gradient behind there, but I don't know if you can tell on there. Let me just come back in. Let's grab one more. Let's go with this guy. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Let's come in and grab one row, because it looks like right across the top there, right? That's one row. It's one row. And you can see where the row turns in, so it's one row, one column, right? And you see where it splits, right? Now there's two columns right here. So I'm going to add in one column, one row, and then another column, but it's, another row, but it's two columns now, right? And on one side we've got, looks like there was a video. And let's toss another headline in. And let's go grab a button, because I saw a button on there. Button, input, image. Looks like there's a sub-headline there, so let's grab an image right there. There we go. Let me shrink that up more towards the top there. Give it some space. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Then we got a little sub-headline going on there as well. Actually, I think that's what this one should be there. There we go. Pull this up. Okay, so I'm just kind of building out the page structure. Now, I don't want you guys, again, to get distracted by this. I just want you to see what you can do and the power of it and why it's so cool. Okay? Why we all freak out about it. Because it's, no, I mean, you can't do this anywhere else. All right, now there's a background right there. And he's got kind of like corners going in. The corners right there with the shadow and a bit of an outline, so let's go do it. So I'm going to go choose the section and click on the advanced panel right there. I want a full border like he's got. Make it kind of thin though. And then it looks like there's a pretty heavy curve on that thing right there. Even more. Now we got the, yeah, I know I'm going fast. Just to kind of give you guys a little, nothing's going to teach you to do this like you just doing it. There we go. Now we got a little shadow there. Sweet. It's starting to look very similar to what this guy's got going on. Sweet. Okay, cool. Now, let's say I still want that orange color. I love the color orange. And so remember, I clicked on that thing right there. Yeah, and the speed behind this is one of the reasons why ClickFunnels is so cool. You don't have to wait 3 months with a pro team and 30 grand in the hole in order to figure out if something converts. You just launch. You just do it. Boom. There we go. And I make it a little bit bigger. Get started now. Now, maybe there's something to that headline. Maybe you found out that's actually really, really highly converting. Get started now. Okay. Let me go in, and I want a little icon on that button like he's got. So let's go to the icon picker. And looks like it's these arrows. It actually might be the exact ones. I think it is. All right. Now he's got a little bit of a corner and rounding to that as well. So let's go to corners. Got a little bit more, maybe a little more. 10. Yeah. There we go. A little box shadow. Maybe a little dark. Yeah. Kind of pops it out a little more. Want to get some button there. Yeah, copy the exact color, huh? I think it's hard to steal colors from someone, but headlines and intellectual property, be careful not to steal things. That's not the point of this. Start earning up to $8,000 a day. Remember, Just off the top of my head. There's just frameworks for all this stuff, and you guys are learning them, right? That's why I keep reinforcing to you guys, though, like, hey, check it out. You guys are brand new, okay? You're brand new, and if you're stressing out, like, just take a breather. Give yourself time to learn. Stop watching the clock so much, and you guys got it. We'll get it through. You guys will get this, okay? In just 30 days. Boom. Do a course on that right there. There we go. And I'm like, sweet, let's add a little contrast to this thing. Okay, so we got the sales funnel. How to create your first $1 million sales funnel, right? And that's kind of the promise of this, right? We're trying to help you guys get your funnel off the ground. Not a $1 million funnel. We're trying to help you guys understand like the break-even principle so you guys can get this and actually move forward with it. Okay, and you know what? I actually want the bold color to be kind of that orange as well. You know, kind of match it out there. How to now let's take this out. So, how to create your first $1 million. There we go. So I just said, hey, when I bold it, make it this color. When it's not bold, keep it that color. That's pretty much it. And let's soften that up a little bit here. Is this cool? Need Valium. In just 30 days. Okay, let's go make it, let's get it all uppercase in just 30 days. Without any tech. Now let's make it super tiny here. Kind of complete the ensemble. Bam, look at that. It's good spacing there. We got, okay, cool. Guys, this is how I learned funnel building, okay? I went and I watched Russell Brunson, before he knew who I was, build out all this cool stuff, and I was just doing what he did, okay? He kept it super, super simple. Look, woo! You guys seeing how simple this is? Is it cool? Cool to see it in real time? That's awesome. I appreciate that as well. Awesome. Now let's go in here and let's grab a cool, there's stock images that are kind of neat. Let's grab this cool seal thing, you know? That actually might be a little bit of some authority in there. I'm like, hey, cool, check that out. Let's go with, I don't know, 100 pixel height. Sweet. Put in where should we send the free info packet? I'm glad it's helping to watch me do this in real time, because what I want you to do is like obsess over little tiny details. I mean, look how fast I'm doing this. And now granted, you're like, but I'm brand new, Steven. I totally get it. I totally get it. And don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to Russell or someone else who's already been doing this. You compare you against you. That's the fastest way to success. You against you. It's the only thing that matters. Okay. Otherwise, people I've noticed will stress the freak out and think that they've got to be something that they're not. And which is, I don't want you to do that. All right, get started now. Right, I want a big button there, and submit this form, and then click the button. And my funny little joke here again is, although I love spam, I won't send you any. Okay, now let's go in and we'll shrink that up as well. And make kind of a cool little soft color I've been using on the rest of it. Now it kind of has the same feel-ish, right? And let's go grab a little lock icon. Bloop. There we go. Make that a little bit smaller. Put a space in there. Oops. There we are. Cool. Maybe a little bit smaller. 80. Yeah. Where should we send the free info packet? Cool. Awesome, guys. Now, I want the video to take the majority, though, right? I want that to be slightly, not distracting, that's not the right word, but I want to go, do you see I just literally click this thing right here, and you can go and you can toggle the inside right there, which is really cool. So let me make this a little bit bigger now that I've done that. Where should we send the free info packet? Woo, free info packet. Shrink that up just a little bit. And pull that in just a little bit. There we go. And guys, this is awesome. Now let's say I want a little countdown clock on there too. I could add that. I could go down here. I could add some testimonials. Okay, I went and I added in, can we break even sending out physical packets and products? Yes, you can! Oh my gosh, I'm going to break state a little bit so that sinks in. You do it with anything. Okay? You do it with anything. I don't want anyone to make this about, well, I'm in a different industry. I have a different product. My price point's different. I collect my sales off the internet. I only need it for leads. Okay, 80% of all humanity, we're not special. We're exactly the same. It's the exact same thing with all of business. Okay, it's that last 20% that makes you you. Right? We all got blood. We all got a heart. We all got arms and legs. Right? We all got a brain. We all got. Does this make sense? Okay, it's all about understanding that the frameworks is what makes these happen. Does not matter what you're in, what you're selling, when you're selling it, point of sales on the internet or off the internet, price point, industry, doesn't matter, does not matter, okay? I want you to understand that really deeply. I keep bringing it back because I want, that is the most common freak out objection I hear from people that I coach, okay? Doesn't matter. Hit my hand pretty hard, look at that. Sweet. Hey, so what I want to do, so someone just said, no, I didn't mean that. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just keep putting the point across there, okay? So someone wanted to know, hey, what do I do here if, I want to make a pop-up happen, okay? Now, again, that's something that you should just freaking Google, okay? But, or ask support for. But literally, go click the button, click open pop-up. There we go. So I'm going to get rid of that opt-in right there and say, boom, here we go. Maybe you want an actual countdown clock, right? Let's get a countdown clock in here right now. Woohoo! Now it'll count down. I could set it to a specific date, or I could make it evergreen based on how, when they come in and everything. Anyway, so that's pretty sweet. Boom, countdown clock. And then now I can go edit the actual pop-up. Show pop-up. Here we go. Headline. And button. And opt-in. See, I'm just building out the fields themselves, and then I go back and I tweak it afterwards. Right? A lot of times what I'll do is grab the exact same headline, so let's click save. Now this actual URL we're going to is actually live, right? It's just not customized, so no one's going to go to it anyway. Okay, but it's live. Okay, so let me just grab this headline right here. That's the actual page. Let me go back to the actual pop-up. Here we are. Sweet. Boom, bam, baby. Okay, now let's stylize it a little bit, kind of like we did before, right? Just 30 days. Let me pull that up right there. Sweet. Let's go grab this guy. Let's grab that orange color again in just 30 days. How do we create first? And then I funnel for 30 days. Bam. All right, cool. I like the styling, like the sizing. Here we go. Just pull that back in again. And there we go. Now let me grab, all right, now this is where I collect the email, right? And then I'm going to go in right here and just click on submit the order form right there. I'm going to use the same text. A lot of times that's what I do in a pop-up. Same exact text as what was in there before. Get started now. There we go. The benefit of doing it this way being there's a little micro commitment before they actually can click in. There we go. Like I was just saying, because it's a little micro commitment. Someone clicks on it. That's one more step between, almost acts like a filter. That's a lot of times the reason why we'll do that kind of thing. Sweet. All right, now you can just pull in one more column here, send it to the top. Let's toss this right here. And I'm going to grab kind of that same cool blue background right there. Let's go grab and let's grab that same image. I'm going to put it in the background. I know I'm going fast, guys, but this is I'm just trying to help you guys understand and see why this is so powerful and so cool. Boom, full center with the height, switch width. Cool. It's 30 days. Let's make that text white again so it pops out. And then let's bring that up. There we go. Let's make that backdrop a little bit darker. Nice. Nice. Okay. And let's pull that out. Bam! Look at that. Guys, that's starting to look good. Good. G-U-D, good. Okay, corner radius across the top, I believe was 15, but we'll just do it on the top only, so it still keeps that straight line. Looking good. Nice. All right, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, it looks like it's popping out a little bit more. That's going to drive, even though this is just a demo, it's just going to drive me crazy. Let me go back up here real quick. 10. Yeah, there we go. That's done. All right, cool. That's pretty much it right there. All right, now again, just use the template that's in there. Okay, now just to prove that it works here, you just back out of ClickFunnels here. Okay, this is the actual URL to the live page right there. Okay, just so you can see it. There it is. You guys can all click on that and it'll take it to you. Okay, the only reason I'm doing that is so you guys understand, like, these are live pages. Okay, these are live pages. Bam, there it is, right? That's a little bit tiny because I've zoomed out on some other stuff I was doing. Okay, but when I click get started, pops up. Or I can make it so that when my mouse leaves, it will pop up as well in either scenario, which is awesome. Okay, all right, guys, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed today's session. Please keep it simple. Okay, if that looks like it was crazy or whatever, just let it marinate. Okay, don't stress out. Don't stress out about this. I want you to know how powerful and cool this stuff really is. So anyway, this is a huge deal though, for you to be able to go in and without a tech person and without 3 months and without 30 grand like it was normally, right? That's standard to actually get a funnel out the door. You guys can make your own funnels. Okay, so just go in and grab all this stuff and be able to go anyway. Go in and actually start. Today is about the squeeze page. That's it. Just go build the squeeze page. Squeeze page is going to be awesome for you. Squeeze page is going to help you like crazy. Okay, so I want you to know. So thank you, Stephen Love the Editor. It's awesome, isn't it? Okay, I want you to know how easy this is and why this is so powerful and why this is such a big deal. Okay, all right, guys, you're all awesome. Get to it. You know exactly what to do. If you have questions, which I know you will, which is great. Hopefully, you continue to have them. Ask around, right? Seek, search, go around, look around, right? And there's no such thing as a stupid. The only stupid question is the one, right, that you haven't tried to actually ask. Answer on your own before you go and start asking your guru and all that stuff. Okay, I truly believe that. All right, guys, we'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're actually going to build out the sales page. It will continue to build on what it is that we've done today. Okay, so go in, go hit the camera one more time, right? Exactly. Okay, and go get it done. All right, guys, see you later. Happy Halloween. Goodbye from Cookie Monster. Yeah.